Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Starfox Adventures! Previously, we traversed into Dark Ice Mines a little bit more and wound up in this section with some help with our Snowhorn friend. However, Tricky went ahead once again, and most likely has got himself trapped somewhere, or in trouble with a sharp claw. Either way, it's gonna be up to us to rescue his butt one more time, as if that has been part of the course of our adventure at this point. Today, we're gonna get through this next part of Dark Ice Mines and find our little sidekick. And no time flat, we were able to find two particular gates over here. One of them, of course, containing Tricky and... Really? Is he sleeping on the job? I heard him yelling out too, but how can how can he be doing that when he's sleeping? Is he like talking in his sleep or something? Man, Tricky, I just don't get you. You can actually hear him yelling throughout the entire time we're in this area. I forgot to mention that last episode because I actually couldn't hear myself. But that is a thing that does exist in this area, and we do know where its location is now. We did find a prison key, which is actually destined towards this door actually. I thought it was just like for limited to one use. So that's a silver key we have to use. And that frees our companion. Now, to give him a piece of my mind. Hey Tricky, you spoiled brat. Wake up! How many times are you gonna fall asleep at the job? Do you want to make your mother proud? Man, this kid, I swear, he's just the most annoying thing in this game sometimes. And that's just not what his AI programming isn't being all weird. It's just Tricky in general I just don't like. I'll do my best to not rag on him a little bit more because I feel like that's getting annoying by now, but I just think he deserves it. Okay, so now we got Tricky reunited. About to make our way back here, and there was a frozen door last time that we couldn't access because obviously we need Tricky's help for that with his flame command. So we'll get Tricky to burn this place down, well at least that door down. There we go. And there is a special container over here. We'll put ourselves out and then get this container. This should get the other key for us. Yep, it does. We did see a Snowhorn behind another gate that was next to Tricky's prison cell. So of course we'll have to use this to free that particular Snowhorn. Another prison cell key. And if we look at the menu, this is the gold key. So that's how they're able to differentiate between those two keys that we have to use in this next area. So get back over to this double prison. And then use this key to free that not sharp claw, that Snowhorn. No idea why I keep saying Sharp Claw and Snowhorn, I just mix them up so much. Their names aren't that similar. Anyways, let's talk to this Snowhorn and see what they're all about.
Who are you?
I am Fox, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Gatekeeper to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina Tay. The Gatekeeper is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the Gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Belina! Are you there?
Listen carefully! Find a way to the bottom of the mine! I'll meet you there!
What is with us finding kids of parents who are in high authority of power in this planet, and they just end up being really obnoxious? That Belina character didn't make a good first impression if I do say so myself. But now that she's in peril, she of course needs our help. How coincidental. So we had that crack in the wall since Belina did offer some help, albeit unintentional. I'm pretty sure she just lost herself in a fit of rage by bashing through that wall. And this part, I do remember somewhat as well. It'll be a little tricky to get through, and I'm not saying that because Tricky is with us, but I should be able to get through this place if I just get my bearings around the environment a little bit. First of all, there's a plaque here I'll just take care of really quickly, even though I don't have to, but it's the principle that matters at this point. I've already stated that time and time again. Rocket up our way through here, and we'll come across a little river. That'll have some platforms. Actually, there's no platforms here. Oh, right, I have to shoot down the icicles, that's why. It's a little finicky to do so. Like, sometimes I don't think it registers, but other times, when I do try to shoot these down, it does work. Do I have to shoot the base of it? Am I even supposed to be at this part yet? This is one of the more confusing parts that I just can never remember pat down of this place, admittedly so. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Maybe there's another part I have to get through first before I can go through that area. Because that's the area I always tend to go for first when I enter this part of the mines. What we really have to do, I guess, is to go through here. Or maybe I have to shoot down a certain part of the ceiling. It might be those... Yeah, those other ones that are colored differently. I have to shoot those down. Not the ones in white, the ones that are non-white. So shoot that down too. The reticle here is a little finicky with our aiming. So it's not the best thing in the world to use. But once you get that to work, then it will be useful to you. And I love how those just increase in size when they land the water. That's kind of weird. Apparently they share the same ability, quote unquote, as with the bridge cocks we've come across. And that switch, that avails the platforms I was thinking of. Okay, I did have to shoot down those stalagmites from before. I knew I was thinking of platforms for some reason, but I just couldn't put my finger on it as to why. But now that we know the answer, I think there might be one more stalagmite to shoot down. Can I? I don't think so. No, I can't. Maybe I have to climb up on that just by toughing through the water? Nope, I need a platform of some sort. And you can't actually climb up onto any of these platforms when you fall in the water, so you have to make your way all the way back over here to get back on land and start over if you do end up falling in the water. I'm not gonna deal with you, I already dealt with you once. And I'm pretty sure you moved back a little bit too from the last place you spawned at. That's probably the only difference that guy made. Knock that down and get some more energy back. Oh, come on, Fox. Gotta use the auto jump. I know it's slippery here, but just work with me. Thank you. And there's that stupid bloop again. Bloops are just gonna be the bane of my existence in this playthrough, I swear. But I'm pretty sure that goes for anybody who plays this game. They're just really, really annoying. I'm pretty sure that's the point of them, but still, that doesn't make him any less likable. Okay, now to platform our way over here. These platforms might be a little slippery, so be careful how fast you maneuver around them. Because, you know, dark ice mines, icy area, there's gonna be ice physics involved. That's just how the way it goes. And then we'll jump over here. Now we're separated from Tricky again, but I'm pretty sure he'll teleport. Knowing him, those Earthwalkers just have some mysterious powers that we know nothing about yet. And they probably want to keep it that way. So this fellow's thinking of, we have to use this block to push down. Get some more health too, since I am running low on it a little bit. There's another crate over here. Smash that up. That's what I thought, I think it was a double dig pod we got. And we'll fall, not all the way onto the platform. Oh, I guess that block made this entire platform appear. Okay then, so that was the point of that. And that'll allow us to get over here. Oh, hey, Tricky. Yeah, see what I mean? He just teleported here like nobody's business. I was not expecting him to be over here. And some Sharp Claw in this area too. We'll deal with them very quickly. They're your run-of-the-mill Sharp Claw soldier that we've coming across by now, so they're not going to be any different from any other baddie we've come across at this point. At least anything that's not Sharp Claw related. Take care of this guy with that fancy combo, and he's gone. Alright, now where to go next? There's some scarabs over here we can get. And this. Another scarab. Coincidentally, I'm running into a lot of those orange scarabs. A lot more than I thought I would. Maybe that's just luck playing in my favor, or that could be just how the scarabs are planted. Either way, I'm not gonna complain about that. Just fills up my bag all the more. Maybe I'm thinking of something else that's supposed to happen here, but it could be just me. It probably is just me. I think I'm thinking too far ahead on what was supposed to happen. So we got another conveyor belt. We have to look out for these flamethrowers as well. Just roll if you do end up catching on fire. I'm pretty sure that helps you extinguish yourself faster. That's kind of like a common mechanic I see that's used every now and then in video games. It's not just like for a select few, it's kind of reoccurring time and time again. But that could be just my perspective on things.
Belina!
You made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that spellstone?
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere close. Look carefully. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do. Time is short. You must find the spellstone.
That is what I was thinking of a few moments ago. This was supposed to happen. Okay, so now we got Belina Tay back with us again. I like to think that she was on the other side of this cave that we saw her barge through, and she was just waiting for us while we were making our way through that particular location. Yeah, Tricky, I know, you were in that cell. You don't have to repeat that to me. Just stop talking, please. Just stop. I know where you were and we saved you. We could put that behind us. Just don't go rushing ahead anymore. Though I'm pretty sure he's gonna do that most likely, because you know him. He's just short-tempered and just quick to go on the action. That's probably not a good way to act as like a prince of sorts, but who am I to judge? I'm not royalty, so I don't know anything about that. Okay, so this particular place has a lot of enemies around here. Snoplux, Sharp Claw, and just all the like that we've come across at this point. Anything that's not going to be too hazardous to you. Man, I forgot how big this place was. It just seems like the more we progress into Dark Eye's Mines, the bigger and bigger the maps just turn out to be. I've said last episode I feel like this place was always pretty big for like a first dungeon, and you get lost in it pretty quickly if you're not careful enough. But it just feels like places just get bigger and bigger around here the more time you spend in it, and the more you progress through this entire dungeon. That should be the way forward? Nope, that's what Belina Tay was. I did think she would dissolve in a place like that. That was pretty weird. But I think I know where to go next. We might have to go up here now. I hope I remember this place right. Because I do remember this little set piece. Oh, right. Right. This place. This next part's gonna be pretty annoying. We see there's a barrel here that we have to use. And, of course, these barrels are coming down our path too, so you know what that means. We gotta be very careful in avoiding the obstacles that are coming our way. And that's a lot easier said than done. Some barrels might go through, or might take like up one side or the other, so just judge accordingly on which side the barrel is on and progress slowly. Also, don't go jumping off the track either, because if that happens, not only you'll lose the barrel, but you'll fall down to the bottom and you'll have to start over again. Luckily for me, or unluckily, however you may perceive that, I only just got hit and the barrel got knocked out of my hands. That's better than falling off the track, which happens more often than not to me. So you really gotta be patient with this part. It's gonna be pretty annoying, but you gotta be mindful on the barrels and how their path is going. Good. So far, so good. I like to move a little bit by a little bit, so I don't get too far ahead, and have some of that happen. I think I was just a little too slow on that. That's why I got hit by that barrel again. If this keeps up, I'm probably gonna get a game over if I take too much damage, so I gotta be careful about that too. Oh my god, come on! Ah, man, I hate this part so much. It's so annoying. So annoying. Oh, it's even more stupid that every time you go back to get another barrel, the music just starts up again. That's kind of funny, if I have to be honest. At least after like a few tries, and then that track just starts up again. It's like how the director is saying action every time you have to make another take. That's kind of like how I perceive that with this whole music thing. I think I'm almost there. I see the light. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, good. I was worried that another barrel was gonna pop up right as I reached the top. Good grief. I'm very happy that didn't happen. Okay, now I gotta be really careful on how I handle this barrel by now. Because, of course, if I make one mistake, then I have to start all the way back from the bottom, and I don't want to do that. Especially after how much damage I took. Thankfully, there's a crate there, so they knew that you have a little bit of trouble with that section. So that is obviously why they put that crate there. Gonna make our way up. While someone's shooting at us again, man, that seems to happen quite a lot on this planet. Us getting pelted by cannonballs, we at least expect it. And there is this device. You'll be coming across this thing every now and again on your time in this game. Those are used to transport barrels up to another part where you'll need to keep using that barrel for your needs. And you also heard that it made a little cartoony sucking sound. It's kind of silly, but we've seen that this game does have its fair share of stock sound effects, so that's nothing special, but it doesn't make it any less hilarious. And this is why we need the barrel, to break down that wall, and to activate yet another switch. And that creates a bridge to that track we were on just a few seconds ago. Oh, actually, that was last episode, I think. And thankfully, there are more crates here. So, the worst of this is over. I don't think we have to transport any more barrels, thankfully. I hope I'm right on that. There is that thing we can activate as well, if we can find where that way to activate the bridge is. I don't think it's around here. That's where the barrel is. So I guess we'll just progress with that bridge we just put together. And that should be at the bottom of this place. That's where I got the barrel. I guess I have to backtrack. I'm pretty sure that's where we have to go next. Where is this place though? Ah, right there. Should be... Yep, this is the right track. And you know what? I think we're gonna call it quits for now. We got through the worst of this part of Dark Ice Mines, in my opinion. Those barrels going down that path, I really hate that so much. It's so annoying. At least we got past that. So next time, we're gonna follow down this path to see where it leads up. I'm pretty sure this was blocked off last episode, probably. But since we got that bridge unlocked, that should mean that that we'll find more of this place as we keep going to find that spellstone, wherever it may be. Until we meet again, farewell for now.